There you are. There you are. So today I'm going to talk about how much does an alpaca give per year in fiber. And this is Daniel, and this here is his first shearing. Okay, Daniel is a little over 1 year old. His shearing is only 11 months worth of shearing because he was born in June and we sheared in May. So Daniel is actually a really big boy. The total skeins that I got from his shearing is 26 skeins of hand spun yarn. 6 pounds, 12 ounces. And you can see his color. The outside colors actually get sun dyed, but this is the color underneath that. Right now he's not too sun dyed because he hasn't had a year of having this fiber out in the sun. His sheared fiber right off him, the raw fiber, was 9 pounds, 4 ounces. So we had 3.3 pounds of, I guess you would say, loss. And what that loss was from would be, he had his cria fleece on. We don't shear the babies, so I take off the Velcro-y kind of stuff that's on the outside. And just after washing it, drying it, the dirt came off too. Even though they look very clean, with sheep, which they have the grease, the lanolin, I've heard you can lose up to like half a loss. So 3.3 pounds out of the total of 9.4 was pretty good, I think. And I divided it into blanket fiber, which is where a blanket would sit right on him if there's a blanket. And the blanket fiber ended up being 10 skeins of yarn, 2 pounds, 11 ounces. His neck and leg fiber, 16 skeins, 4 pounds, 1 ounces. So here's what an alpaca looks like, their yarn for the year. And Daniel, he gave a lot for his very first shearing. And he's actually a pretty big boy, but he should keep producing even more than that. A little bit more, because he has a lot of growing to do. Would you like a coat? And you can also spin on a spindle. We make these. If you're interested, check out our website, bhmalpacas.com, or Bighorn Mountain Alpacas. But I did not spin this on a spindle. I have spun a whole fleece of an animal on a spindle, but this will do the same thing. I just find it's not as fast, but it is definitely more portable and convenient. And most of this fiber, most of it I spun at events at the farmer's market and another event we just had in the fall. Spun a little bit here at home, but mostly it was at events. Throw that. I have some ideas of what I'm going to make out of this, and maybe I'll share that on another video when I actually decide and make it. But this is very soft. I did not have it micron tested, but I believe it is baby alpaca. And baby alpaca is just the term based on the microns and how soft it feels, how thin it is, the diameter. We had one alpaca that lived into his teenage years with royal baby, which is like really soft, amazing microns. But I do believe this is baby alpaca because it was his first shearing and it's very soft. There you go. You're gonna get caught. There he is. There he is. Uh-oh, you broke the wheel. Danny, 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 you broke the wheel. Don't eat those. Danny. Uh-oh, you're stopping the wheel. Uh-oh, you found some snacks, huh? What are you doing? The last bobbin of yarn for Daniel's first shearing. And what I'm doing, my feet are turning the treadle, or pumping the treadle down there. I like to put my feet together even though it's a single treadle because I don't want one leg to get stronger than the other. And that is twisting this hair, and then all I have to do is draft it out. And then it goes into the bobbin. And what I'll do next, or what I've already done, and I will do one more time here, is I will two-ply it into a yarn like this. And then when it's finished is when I wash it in hot soapy shampoo water and then rinse it out. So the final bobbin. Here I'm two-plying it. I'm taking 2 single strands and joining them together. Once in a while I'll move this here to fill up the whole bobbin. And I have a tool at home called a Lazy Kate. Oops, that came out there. But I did not bring it, so instead I have bobbin in a basket and one in this basket. And the Lazy Kate, or 2 baskets, just help the bobbins to not like get all tangled on the floor. This has a fun name. It's called a Nitty Naughty, and it's making it into a skiing shape. For Daniel's yarn, I did not measure the yardage like I normally would when I'm spinning for a customer, like a dog hair customer. I always give them the exact yardage in ounces and how many pounds. But for this, I will be making something, so I didn't even bother measuring the yardage.